Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Telvin Smith in there to get him well behind the line of scrimmage. Gosh, it's a loss of 17, and it'll be 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
11. Hey, 34 Ricky. 372. Move. Lucy. Green is it.
Bortles now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Lucy.
Into the red zone. It's Bortles. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Lucy. Move.
Now Bortles again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Bortles now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dante Moncrief, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, little 3-6 in. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. They run with Hunt, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flipping right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left.
Now it's Mahomes again. They're going deep for Hill. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Going deep for Moncrief. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dante Moncrief in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And he he's got it up and through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful spin and room to run. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Chiefs. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook, 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Shotgun now for Bortles. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Third touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, That'll drive the team towards a victory.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of weeks.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Trying to hit you.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, it's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal.
11B. Hank. Lucy.
Mike 5'9".
Hank. Move.
Go ahead, baby. Go.
Hank.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
372. Throw left. Move. Hey, hold it.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll toss it to Hunt. Able to fight through one tackle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Slow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And down he'll go at the 25. And he'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
72. Move.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hank. 372.
Bortles going to throw here. He's going to launch this thing, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Nice little juke. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards on the play. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Steps away to his left. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Oftentimes, guys who do a really nice job on the wide receiver screen plays are really good punt returners. It's the same skill. Make the first guy miss, and then pick up your blocking and get downfield. Nice gain on that play.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Green 39. Green 39. Z.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
One final try for Mahomes. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Look at you go. Okay.